What's up, guys? Cheapies, aka Noah, back today bringing another video. This time we're doing my top 5 sneaker pickups of 2021. I did videos of 11 sneaker unboxings, so I picked up 11, but to be honest, I sold about 4 of those, so I only really had like 7 to pick from, but I did have a couple that I didn't show on video that I sold, and then I do have a duplicate pair, kind of the same thing. So I didn't include all that, so I just did with my top 5. I'm actually really happy with top 5. Obviously, I wear all of these. One's a little more special than the rest, but the rest I've worn like this week even. So I really like these sneakers. Some really good pickups for the year. I haven't kept a ton or picked up a ton really even, but the ones I have picked up I'm pretty happy about. So the top 5, I feel like it's pretty good. There's really only like maybe one really hype sneaker on here. Everything else pretty easy. I got all these on drops except for one of them. Again, I feel like if you guys have watched the channel, you guys know what number 1 is. But this is my top 5 sneaker pickups of 2021. So before we get into the top 5, let me just tell you guys some of the sneakers that aren't on this list, that I either sold or they just didn't make this list. We have the cool gray 11s, which I sold those. The Jordan 4 Lightning, sold those. I think I returned the Sacai Nike Blazer Low in the iron gray. They also weren't my size. There's a Jordan 13 oxidized green, which I do have, but I'm not really going to be wearing those. So if you guys want to see those videos, check them out. And then the last one is the Yeezy 700 V3 in the dark glow colorway, which also wasn't really my size and nothing too special. And there was also a Jordan 1 Low Spade, which I debated putting on the top 5, but I think the other ones on it are a little bit better, and that's why I picked those. So let's get into number 5. So at number 5 is the Air Max 90 Bacon. I honestly don't know if I even went for the first drop of these, but I went on a shock drop of these because I started to kind of like them, and I'm really happy I picked them up. They're super comfortable. The materials are super premium. I didn't think at the time I would like them as much as I have, especially when I was filming the B-roll for this and I'm wearing them on my feet. I'm like, these are really comfortable and they look really cool too. For some reason, I really like Air Maxes now. I don't have a ton of Air Maxes, but the few that I do have, I really like, and this is probably one of the best pair of Air Maxes I have. I know this is like a retro colorway, so it's not like it's the first time it's been released, but the Bacon, I think it's just a really good colorway. I know it's like kind of harder to wear, so I don't wear it a ton, but when I have worn it, I've been pretty happy with it. Plus, it's really comfortable. The material on the inside is really good, so I feel like this pair in a few years is probably going to go up a little bit more. I know the original goes for a decent amount, but they released a ton of these. I feel like our people are going to be missing these, but I like these enough to put them at number 5, and honestly probably one of the better sneakers. I don't know if it came out this year, but maybe of the year. I think it was in my top 10 list earlier on this year. So it came out of the year. These might show up in the top 10 for this whole year. And then at number 4, we have the Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0. I still think I like the 1.0 better. I don't have the 1.0, but I did pick these up on a re-release or a restock of these. These actually are kind of worn. I wore them like last week for some engagement pictures. So they are a little dirty, but I felt like wearing these and I probably should clean them. But I was really happy. I think these are really the only Jordan 1 highs that I got this year. I think these are. So I wasn't fortunate enough to pick up a lot of the decent ones, but I really do like these. They're simple colorways. You guys will see that in, I think, the next 4 or the next 3 after this. Pretty simple colorways, pretty easy to wear. The Bacon ones might be the most like hardest to wear and different colorways, but I'm really happy with these. I haven't worn them a ton, but now that it's going to be winter, I'm probably going to wear them. Probably should spray some stuff on them. I think I did once, but maybe I should do it again. Protect it. They're suede, so they're not like full leather. But I think colorway is really good. I really like the Shadow colorway, and that's why they made it on this list. So next up at 3, we have the only Dunk Low in my collection, and I honestly don't know why I didn't pick up more Dunk Lows sooner. This one's actually getting not beat because I haven't had it for that long, but it's Nike Dunk Low in the black, white, or the panda colorway. This is basically one of my new everyday sneakers. I wear it all the time. It's super easy to wear. The only problem with this one, the right shoe for some reason is getting some weird creasing, which I don't really have any problem with creasing. Maybe it's the way it's like stitched together, but right in the toe it like creases really weird and it's kind of bugging me. But it's not bad enough that I don't want to wear it. But I think this colorway is super easy to wear. It's a Dunk Low, so Dunk Lows are really popular, and this is probably one of the better colorways that come out. I know it's super simple, but it's just really easy to wear, and that's how I like my shoes. I mean, my Blazers that I wear all the time are black and white. These are black and white, more black than the Blazers are, but I think it's just a really simple colorway, super easy to wear. I'm glad I got these on a restock. I somehow, my 3, 4, and 5 sneakers I got all on a restock, so I didn't get them when they first dropped. I picked them up later, but I am really happy about these. I wear these a decent amount. I've only had them for what, I did the video in November, So since November, it's been like a month, and I've already worn these a ton. So I'm really happy with these. I think these are really solid sneakers. So the second sneaker, honestly, maybe up for sneaker of the year for me. I had one colorway, so I haven't unboxed this one on the channel, but there was no reason to unbox this colorway. I originally had the Pata Air Max 1 in the Monarch colorway, so the orange colorway. This is the Aqua Noise colorway. I really like this sneaker. I said in that video that if I got this colorway, I'd probably be selling the Monarchs, and somehow I got lucky and hit on sneakers for these, which is crazy. But these are probably maybe my favorite sneakers of the whole year. There's one other one that I feel like I should pick up, which is the Amamaniere Jordan 3s. The Jordan 1s are kind of cool too, but this sneaker is just really simple. I love the wave on it, and this color is really nice. Honestly, I'm really happy that I picked this one up. I didn't even know too much about the Pata Air Max 1 to begin with, and then I got the Monarch kind of just randomly in my size. So I tried again for these ones because I was like, I like this colorway a little bit better. I'll wear it more because I just won't wear a ton of orange. But somehow I got lucky enough and picked up this colorway, the Aqua Noise colorway. I've only had this one since late October, but again, I've worn this one a decent amount. I think it's a really good colorway. It's just really simple, easy to wear, and it's super comfortable too. I've never really had any Air Max 1s, but the fact that I like this so much, I probably should pick up some more just for casual wear. But definitely a really good sneaker. I love the colorway. I love the collab. The design's really simple and easy to wear. It might be in the top 10 of the year, which you guys will see probably coming up pretty soon. So make sure you check out that video, but I'm going to tell you a spoiler. This one's probably going to be on that list in the top 5. So really like the sneaker and really happy I picked this one up. And then the last one, if you guys have been watching me for like any amount of time, especially since September, which is when I picked these ones up, you guys know that this is my favorite sneaker of all time, and I got lucky enough to pick them up this year. It's the Off-White Nike Blazers from the 10 collection. Sadly, Virgil just passed away, so that's pretty sad, but I did pick him up before then, which I'm happy about because the resale prices went ridiculous, especially for these. I bought these used for $800 or something like that, which is crazy, especially since it was only in September, but now the prices are ridiculous, which is really sad to see. So hopefully those come back down eventually, especially after like people calm down about reselling a lot of the Virgil stuff, which is pretty sad. But these are my favorite sneakers of all time. These are actually going to be my wedding shoes, so I haven't worn them. The only two times I've worn them so far are the 2 times I filmed B-roll of this sneaker. This is just my favorite sneaker of all time. Like I said, I'm really happy I picked this one up. I will be wearing it next year finally, but if you guys watched me for any amount of time, you knew this had to be number 1 picking up this year. I just really love it. I've been wanting it since it came out, and now I finally have it. Definitely number 1 this year. Sadly, it's not going to be on the top 10 of 2021 because it didn't come out this year. But for pickups, this is obviously my number 1. Finding my grail and the sneaker I've always wanted for a few years now at least. Definitely had to be on this list, and I'm really happy that I picked this one up. And that's pretty crazy that I have it in hand. So that's why it had to be number 1. And if you guys watched me, you knew this was number 1, but I really like the sneaker and I can't say much more than that. So that was my top 5 pickups of this year. I mean, a lot of them I got kind of late in the year. My oldest one was from May with the Bacons. Obviously, I had to pick the Off-White Blazers. They're just crazy sneaker, and I've always wanted them. I mean, not always, but since I really got into sneakers, those were like one of the first ones I really wanted. And since I'm going to be wearing it for my wedding, I'm really happy that I have those too. But the rest of the top 5 is really cool. I think some of the other sneakers are really good. Obviously, I wear them a ton. The Dunk Lows I'm going to be wearing a lot. I have already been wearing them a decent amount. The Jordans ones I'll probably wear more, and then the Patas are really cool. The Bacons are really cool too, but the Patas I think probably one of the best sneakers of the year. I feel like super underrated. I know they're like not even reselling for a ton, so if you want to pick them up, definitely go and pick up because I think they're really cool. The Monarchs are pretty cool too, but I would wear blue a lot more. That's why I sold the orange ones since I didn't need both. They have 2 other colorways coming out. Not as big of a fan, but all the sneakers on here, I love them. I mean, anything I picked up this year and still kept, obviously, I really like. I don't keep everything I pick up just because why would I do that? I don't need that many sneakers. But everything I picked up this year, I'm really happy about, especially this top 5. I think they're really good sneakers. Let me know in the comments your guys' top 5 sneaker pickups this year if you have 5. I mean, obviously, you could have whatever amount. But that's my top 5. I love the sneakers on the list, especially number 1, my favorite sneaker of all time. So I'm really happy about that. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.